Hi, my name is Matt Charney. I'm the managing editor for RecruitingDaily's, and I am here today with Joe Essenfeld, the CEO of Jibe. Joe, good to see you.
Great to see you too.
So tell me a little bit about your recruitment analytics platform that you've developed at Jibe.
Sure. So we developed it after managing the apply flows for most of our clients, so seeing that data at the top of the funnel for recruiting. So with all that valuable data streaming in, we wanted to measure it. And we got a lot of feedback from recruiters that it was difficult for them to pull reports and aggregate that data. It's in multiple systems. So we came up with a platform that aggregated that data and displayed it in a really easy way to use and share.
Okay, and so what are you seeing your end users, your clients, what are they able to do with that data, and what are the business cases for that solution?
Yeah, so the business cases depend on the user. So if you look at talent acquisition executives, they're looking more along the lines of their talent pipelines. So as they try to make their hiring targets, they look at what's in the top of the funnel in terms of traffic visiting the site, and then people in the actual hiring process, whether they're being in the initial interview stage or in the actual offer sent stage. So at the higher end, we're seeing more of the talent pipeline piece. For actual recruiters, we're seeing them measure sources. So how effective are the different job boards for sending traffic? How can they get better ROI on their media investments? And then for hiring managers, just looking at candidates versus their open recs. You know, sometimes they feel like there's a little bit of a black hole when they're trying to hire, 15 sales engineers, and HR recruiters are working on it. Giving hiring managers visibility into the people coming into the system gives them comfort and gives them the understanding of what's actually happening for their hires.
Right, and to that point, we hear a lot of talk about big data, which ironically seems to be a nebulously defined term. How is big data defined at Jibe, and how is Jibe a big data solution?
We hate big data. I think big data is really hard to process. What we want to do is data that's relevant. So if we can look at a big pool of data and extract some meaningful metrics that help people do their job better, more effectively, then we think that's a win. So the idea of just having this big data solution is something we shy away from. We're much more focused on user experience.
Obviously, you've progressed a lot in building out your suite from what seemed to be a mobile-specific platform into a much more robust solution that's getting a lot of adoption. So just kind of having witnessed the way that the market's gone, where do you see Jibe and fitting into the future of talent acquisition in 5-10 years?
Yeah, so the mobile solution was just a big win for us. It was a wedge, essentially, that got us relationships with some fantastic companies and clients as a point solution. But we really quickly saw how difficult it was for these companies to deal with this spider web of vendors. So as we evolved, we turned that mobile solution to more of a recruiting platform, one that worked seamlessly with an ATS and sat on top of it. So we allowed them to have mobile in one location, referrals, analytics, even some mild SEO optimization, and all get that from one vendor. So that made it a lot easier for them to just manage one platform. So that was the kind of the evolution from the mobile side, and then where we're going from there is just to expand. Being more of a system of record, getting more candidate data in our system, and becoming a resource for everyone in the recruiting organization, from talent acquisition executives all the way to hiring managers.
Okay, the 140 characters or less tagline. Why should I buy Jibe as opposed to potential other competitors or point solutions?
So we simplify talent acquisition intelligently.
And I think that is a pretty good selling point. So thank you very much for your time, and I appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.